Hey there, Ronnie here. Real quick before we get into the main episode, I just want to let you know that early bird registration for the Redefined Network Marketing event happening May 4, 5, and 6 is now open. That's right. You can register at ronniecruz.com/redefine. I'm going to be teaching you everything that I've learned about online marketing in the last year and a half so that you can take your business online, on social media, and build massive, massive success into this next decade and beyond. Again, you can go to ronniecruz.com/redefine. You're going to get an early bird pricing. Don't wait because this early bird registration is going to expire. Make sure you register today. Welcome to the Redefine Podcast. All right, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today I am recording in my truck, right? I mentioned yesterday that this was definitely going to be a possibility, and here we are. It's really windy outside. As much as I would like to shoot, in a more scenic locale, the weather is just preventing that. It doesn't look, for those of you watching the video, it doesn't look like there's very much weather, but trust me, the wind is making it impossible to get any kind of a quality recording outdoors. So I just want to shoot in here and record in here to make sure that we have a usable recording. In the coming days, once the weather kind of settles, I'll look for something more scenic where I can record. But in the meantime, we'll just have to deal with the truck. So today's topic is going to be about being the only game in town. And I think this is really what it boils down to is more of a leadership conversation. But it's the concept is that when you're guiding or leading an organization, whether it's network marketing, whether you're in the corporate world, if you do so, and let me preface this by saying it's completely your decision. It's up to you how you want to run your business. That's your prerogative. However, from my experience and my observation, when organizations are led with the idea that you are the end all and be all authority and that everything you say goes, it can be pretty risky, right? Being the only game in town can be very, very risky. It creates a very narrow field of success, right? In terms of the potential of achieving that success. For me, with my network marketing business, my network marketing organization, I've always led with the principle that it's up to you, right? It's up to you. I will give you the best guidance that I can from my years of experience, from my knowledge base, and my observation and all that stuff. I'll give you the best leadership and guidance that I think possible to help you achieve the results that you want to achieve. However, it's completely up to you if you want to follow that guidance, right? If you want to follow that advice. I always want to foster an environment where people have a level of independence and autonomy, right? So they can self-actualize. I think it's a safer route also because then you open your organization up to other ideas and innovation. And if you have multiple ways of building and multiple ways of getting to the outcome, then that makes it healthier. Whereas if you are the only game in town, if you do one thing wrong, or if the game suddenly goes sour, or becomes invalid or obsolete in the marketplace, then the entire health of the organization comes crashing down, right? Right? Like one wrong decision or one mistake. If it's the only game in town, yeah. That there goes the health of the business, right? So allowing a level of autonomy. Well, network marketing, it's all about fostering leadership, so allowing people to step into their leadership by giving them autonomy, by giving them agency, and allowing them to kind of come up with ideas on their own. I mean, which is what I did, right? I just want people to do the same, and it's allowed for a tremendous amount of creativity. It's allowed for the health and strength of my business in the long term, because, well, there's multiple avenues, right? There's multiple leaderships doing different things, and it's not all resting on one very kind of narrow and specific strategy that I might be championing. It's really, really important, and again, even from the corporate standpoint, if and I get it, right? Like if you're the boss, if you're the owner, CEO, whatever, you can't have, it's not a democracy necessarily, but you have to, again, I believe for the health of your own business, you have to allow a certain level of autonomy so that people have a buy-in. Right? People have a buy-in. Yes, it's your vision, but maybe there are other notions or other ideas and other innovative ways to get to that, to get to that vision, and so allowing well, not outside perspectives, but allowing other perspectives than your own, I think again makes it a healthier environment on the corporate end, and allows you to come up with so many different ideas and different avenues to get to the outcomes and the vision that you're trying to create. So really be careful of being the only game in town. I see CEOs, I see companies, from the corporate level. I see leaders in network marketing organizations presenting themselves and their ideas as the end all and be all. And what ultimately ends up happening is that, yeah, well, it ends up failing, right? Yeah, maybe they can get results and produce a little bit of success, but it's always limited. And it's always there's always an expiration date to it, right? So if you want to prevent churn, as much as possible. If you want to reduce churn, that's more accurate. If you want to reduce churn in your organization and your business, allow ideas from your organization, allow a little bit of allow a level of autonomy, and yeah, so it gives room for self-actualization and buy-in, right? So don't be the only game in town. That actually makes you, it creates a weaker situation. It's a weaker point. What's the word I'm looking for? Um, it's a weaker foundation for your business. It really is. Being the only game in town is a weaker foundation for your business. So that's my message for today. Hopefully that makes sense. Tune in tomorrow, and I will be coming to you from the truck yet again. So until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.